For a growing number of fitness buffs who like to sweat and eat their way to better performing bodies, the name of this celebrity I had the pleasure to first meet more than a decade ago is now synonymous with peak performance. He has been an inspiration to the biggest losers, if you get my drift. Aside from being a renowned guru in sports science and a fitness advocate as well, Coach Jim Saret also knows cars. So, with an idea in mind, I pay him a visit at the Phil Sports Complex in Pasig City.
Hey Jim! Uy! Kap!
Are, long time no see. How are you? How are you?
Good.
So, what's up? I've been looking for you and found you here, finally.
Yeah, we just finished training the national teams here, and I'm on my way to Rizal Memorial to train another group of national athletes over there.
Wow, great. Hey, remember when we last saw each other? I was asking you what kind of car you like.
Yes.
I think I sort of have that kind of car with me now.
Really?
So I want to take you on a sort of a blind date with a car. How does
Awesome.
that sound?
That is very good. Just make sure it has a lot of space, because I have a lot of gear, I have a lot of gadgets, and I have to transport it from here to there, and I have to do this every day.
Sure. It can swallow all of this and more.
Awesome.
Okay,
great.
Let's go.
All right.
So, have you seen that before? Have you seen that car before?
No! What is this? A Jazz, the 4-door na hatchback?
Actually, kapatid siya ng Jazz.
Talaga?
It's called the Honda Mobilio.
Mobilio, wow.
It's an MUV, or
What's
multi-utility vehicle. It's also called an MPV, and, well, but it's, the idea is the same.
Utility means it has space
Yes.
for a lot of things.
It can actually seat 7 people, and it can swallow quite a bit of equipment in your case.
What kind of a blind date would it be if I don't let Jim take the wheel of the Mobilio?
Well, take me around.
So one of the reasons I have an SUV is because I need space.
Okay.
But SUVs are of course expensive.
Yes.
So with this kind of a car, I actually like it. I have the space, and I have a lot of space. I can put a lot more equipment in here.
Cool.
Yes. And
Put a team in here.
yes, I like the way it looks, the color, the way it's designed.
Okay.
Very sporty, very manly.
All right. Jim, tell me about yourself. What's keeping you busy now?
Outside what I do with ABS-CBN, I pretty much help the national teams. I'm helping with the Philippine Olympic Committee right now.
Okay.
Kong Piping Kuwangko appointed me to head the Philippine Olympic Committee Sports Science Program.
Okay. So what does that mean?
Yeah, it's a new program launched by Kong Piping in order to modernize and upgrade the way we train athletes. Athletes nowadays it's a different breed now. People are applying a lot of science into the way athletes move, the way they eat, the way they train, the way they think.
Okay.
And research has proven that the elite athletes in the world actually undergo a sports science program. Sometimes you end up with athletes that are very, very raw. They have the talent, but they're very, very raw. So for example, if you get a regular car and you're going to compete that car against Ferraris, I guess that's the way to explain this.
That's a good analogy.
If you bring the Philippines, make the Filipino athlete compete against people from the first world, the US, Russia, Japan, China. These guys are Ferraris. The athletes are Ferraris. They're top of the line, the best of the best. The Filipino athlete is like a regular compact car.
Okay.
So we still want to compete, of course. So what we do now is, with the application of sports science, we can soup up the car. Make it, turn it into the best car it can possibly be.
As someone who finds himself usually mired in endless traffic, I ask him for some wellness tips when cooped up behind the wheel.
Millions of Filipinos every day are stuck in traffic, and what can they do to help themselves, their bodies?
I always recommend to do 2 things. One is move your body physically, and I'll teach you what to do. The second one is basically for stress. Kasi syempre, stress tayo sa traffic, di ba? One thing that I like to de-stress, for drivers, we have a tendency to tense up our neck. So simple thing is grabbing your neck here, turning it here for 10 seconds, stretch it.
No, wait, hindi pala.
Then you can go to the other side.
And the other side?
Yes.
Oh.
That actually releases tension.
Really? Okay,
yes, on your neck, and it'll save you from getting really, really mad. If your shoulders are tense, you can actually just rotate it back and forth. You know, it's so simple, but they actually work. So just rotating this thing, there's not much you can do with your chest, back, and your torso because they're locked in position.
Okay.
So what you want to do is move your legs via your ankles.
Okay.
So you can just actually just move your ankles up and down like this. Same thing what they do on the airplane. That's why they kind of created that workout. So you just kind of move it up and down, get some circulation going. By moving your legs up and down, your ankles,
Okay.
blood will start to circulate from the upper body down to the lower body. So that's actually going to be a big help. Now for the mental, we like to tell people to do breathing exercises. Push your lower back as far as possible and hit the seat. Inhale deep as you can, and then the trick is to exhale slowly. That slows down the heart rate. Surprisingly, by exhaling slowly, you're giving a signal to your brain, which makes the heart slow down as well.
Will that work for road rage, pare?
Yes! It'll work for road rage.
Even as my pal Jim expressed delight in the Honda Mobilio and its values, I certainly learned a lot during our brief drive and chat. Never mind that I'm no athlete.
Thank you for joining us on Wheels TV.
I'm not done. I love this car.
No,
I love
you have
driving
to
it.
return at this point, you
No,
know?
I'm not returning this car anymore.
For Wheels TV,
I
this
seriously
is
like
when
this
Kama
car.
said,
No!
when
No!
the coach who wants to get my car.
We're not done. I'm not returning this car.
Bye!
I'm keeping this car.
Bye!
There you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching Wheels TV. This has been your host, Matteo Guidicelli. I hope you guys enjoyed our segment and episode today with the Subaru STI and our Evo. Thank you very much. If you missed any of our previous episodes or you want to comment and put your suggestion in, go to www.facebook/PhilStarWheelsTV. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next week, only here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. This is your guide to life in the fast lane, Wheels TV.